Hey everybody, it's Tyler with Tyler Talks Travel Trailers, and we are back, hopefully for a little while. You guys may have seen it on the news, but New Mexico and like Texas and all these areas just got blasted with sand. We got hit by something that's called the haboob. It's like a crazy sandstorm, and they're not common to New Mexico, at least in Albuquerque. And it was crazy. Just seeing it, it was like an apocalypse outside. So I was unable to do videos or any tours, which is unfortunate because I get stir crazy just sitting in the office all day, not doing anything. So it's calmed down. Hopefully we're back and a little rusty, but we're gonna get through this. We're gonna get back on track. Today, I got a 2025 Sabre 25 RLS, and this thing is fantastic. The reason I like it, one of the main reasons I like it, is because of where the slide is positioned. The slide out on this trailer is on the passenger side, and I think that's very important when it comes to fifth wheels, and we will talk about why I think that's important. Overall, it's just a really nice open floor plan, a lot of great appliances, amenities, a lot of storage, and I think a lot of people are gonna like this because it's under 35 feet, well under 35 feet, because a lot of parks start to restrict certain sizes at that length, and it's also very lightweight. So if you're looking for something lightweight, compact, but want the comfortability of towing a fifth wheel, you are gonna love this one. So like always, we're gonna do the specs first. It takes me 1 minute to do those specs, and then we'll dive inside. Let's go, guys. So the basic specs on this 2025 Sabre 25 RLS. Your unloaded vehicle weight is 7,903 pounds. Your cargo carrying capacity is 2,247 pounds, which brings your potential fully loaded weight to 10,150 pounds. Your hitch weight is 1,350 pounds. Your exterior length total is 29 feet, 10 inches. Your exterior height is 12 feet, 8 inches. Your exterior width is 8 feet. Your tanks, your freshwater tank is 49 gallons, your gray water tank is 30 gallons, and your black tank is 30 gallons. Let's jump inside. All right, guys, now that we got the specs done, let's jump inside. It's actually under 30 feet. That is huge for a fifth wheel. And then also being under 8,000 pounds dry, that tends to be kind of hard when you're looking at fifth wheels. So super small, not super small, but super compact and very lightweight. You get a lot of great amenities in this and a ton of storage, like I said, considering the size of this fifth wheel. So to the left, as you can see, is where the one slide out is. It's all framed out right there where your dinette and your couch are. And the reason I love that this slide out is on the passenger side is because of travel mode. So travel mode, when you're going down the road, let's say you need to stop off and use the restroom. A lot of times they'll put the hallway on the driver's side, and then they'll also put a slide out on the driver's side. This makes it super difficult for you to get out and use the bathroom in case of an emergency. And I'm actually kind of curious if we will be able to get to the fridge when the slide's in. But being that it is on the driver's side or on the passenger side, look at how easy it'll be to get up and access the bedroom and the bathroom. So this is going to be a very good seller for the fifth wheel industry because it's something that a lot of other brands miss, is having that hallway, you know, on the side and the slide on the same side. That way you can get to the bathroom. I think that's the biggest plus on this fifth wheel, that and it being so lightweight as well as under 30 feet. So really great floor plan that we're about to dive into. As you can see, the kitchen area has tons of storage. Look at this, all the way across. And what I like is these cabinets are actually at a good height. Sometimes, look at, I can reach it. A lot of times they put these cabinets so high up, you can't even really utilize the top one. So all of this storage is gonna be easy to access. Check it out all the way across. You know, we're a little shorter out here in New Mexico, so sometimes these Indiana manufacturers forget about us down here, and we're not that tall, so having the cabinetry kind of at a better height is going to be huge for people. Look at how good the nice glass inlay, and this is all core wood cabinetry. great storage for all your pots and pans, bowls. Yeah, if you're someone that likes to cook, this kitchen has tons of storage. And if you notice, I love the magnets that they're using instead of those roller pins that start to stretch out over time. These are just, they're not going to break on you, or you won't have to replace them. I'm hoping not. I don't like to say never, but these are much better than the roller pins. Those tend to get loose, and the last thing you want to do is get to your campsite and have all of your plates and bowls on the floor. So really great storage all the way above this entire kitchen area. You even have a little bit up here. See, this is a little higher up there. That's kind of at a higher height. Over here, you got tons of counter space as well. So a nice spot maybe for your coffee pot, Keurig. As I said, wood core cabinetry. It's not paper wrapped. None of this is paper wrapped, which is huge because in this heat that we get here, it starts to peel, and that is no bueno. So to show you kind of how big this is, pretty decent. And they give you plenty of plugs as well. So you got one right here. Like I said, you could put a coffee pot, Keurig, and this is inverter prepped. It has a solar panel, a 100-watt solar panel, and it's prepped for the inverter. So once you add that inverter, all of your plugs will be ready to go. So you don't need to be hooked into a generator or shore power to use those. You got USB-C plugs right here, and you have another plug up here. So that way you can, utilize this a little better. You got some storage down below. I like to put my hand out just so you guys can kind of see the room that you get in there. A lot of drawers for your utensils. Let's see, you got 5. I wouldn't say that's a lot, but you'll be surprised how many manufacturers do not give you enough drawers. Look at that. And you can take these out if you want, if you don't want to use that. This one looks like it's a little bigger. So you got a deeper one right here. So I'm not going to open all those because they're pretty much the same. You got 5 drawers there. Really nice farm style sink. I know it's not a true farm style, but that's just what the industry calls it. I say it every time. But what I love about this sink is it's a new style sink that a lot of manufacturers are kind of picking up on because people love it. So you have a lot of different little bins and ways you can utilize this. So let's say you're chopping some stuff up, slide it right here into your tray. You can rinse it off, bring this bad boy down, spray all your vegetables off, things like that. And what else is cool is you can remove this one. Say you want to remove this one as well. This one is a little different, but I like that they give you this second tray. So if you're dry camping, you got to imagine filling this whole thing up would waste quite a bit of water. So they give you this little bin right here as well to, fill up if you don't want to fill up that entire sink. Nice metal sink. Look at it, it's got that honeycomb pattern on it. That looks good. So just some nice tools that they give you to kind of utilize this sink however you would like. You got a cup cleaner right here that you just throw your cup on and it cleans the cups up. And then down below you have some storage maybe for your soap and stuff to clean the dishes. That's some great storage right there. And then you got easy access to your plumbing right there. I'm hoping my battery doesn't die on me. My golf cart, it's kind of hard for it to run these. This is really nice. Everyone, I can't tell you how many times people tell me, where am I supposed to put my trash can? Well, bam, look at that. You got a place to put your trash can right there. How cool is that? And then this little hidden storage down below or up above. What the heck am I saying? I'm going to be a little rusty this time, man. You think 8 days I haven't done a video, but it really does make a difference. And then you got, what I like too about this is you got counter space on both sides. So you're doing the dishes right here, and then you have plenty of space, to put your drying rack and things like that. This is a new thing that Sabre brought to the industry. RV industry first. I'm pretty pumped about this. It's an air fryer oven. How awesome is that going to be? They even give you like all these extra trays too to cook on. That's huge. I don't know about you guys, but I thought I was too manly to use the air fryer. And my girlfriend's mom bought one for us, and we use it probably every other day. It's just so convenient. So you got yourself an air fryer as well as an oven, and look at how nice these look. Doesn't that look good? You even got some fancy lights. Ooh, check that out. And then when you're ready to cook, this kind of serves as prep space right here. And then when you're ready to cook, you just throw this bad boy back, and then you got a nice backsplash right there. This looks great. That air fryer is huge. That would be a selling point for me. You got a little bit of storage down here. That is kind of small. I don't know about that. It's actually deeper than that because it's just this lip doesn't go all the way up. And you got another one down there. Kind of small. I don't think you could. You might be able to put like a pan in there, maybe 2, stack them. But air fryer, RV industry first. That is huge. I would be pretty happy about that. And you got your light fan combo right here, as well as a microwave. I heard that they were going to do air fryers, but I thought it was going to be the microwave that was going to be one. So that is really cool. That stovetop looks good. To the left, look at this massive fridge. 12 volt, 16 cubic foot refrigerator. I love 12 volts. I've said it before. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Maybe that's why my battery is getting low. I need to turn this thing off. Look at that touch screen. Isn't that cool? So I love 12 volt. They cool a lot faster and they are a lot deeper as well. Look at that. And then you got 2, not 1, but 2 freezers for all of your food. Check it out. How cool is that? Not an ice maker, but you got 2 freezers to put some ice. That fridge looks really good. I love that. I want to see, can I turn this off? Okay, let's just hope the battery don't die on me. That's really cool. I love that. I'm going to pause right here just so you can see what this all entails in case I do miss something. So massive fridge, and then you got some storage up above. Oh, that's a little harder to reach. Maybe stuff that you're not going to use as often. That'd be a good one up there. One thing I love that Sabre is doing is the accented lighting all on the top. Look at that. And doesn't it look good? I tell you, I say this every time I see accented lighting. I think it looks super tacky. When it's like that neon blue, it just does not look good. So I am happy they went with that, you know, more softer tone. It just, the accent actually looks like an accent. That doesn't make sense at all. But it looks a lot better, that soft glow versus the neon blue. To the left, we have 4-seater freestanding, I'm saying that way backwards, freestanding chairs, 4 freestanding chairs, dinette. And what I like about it is there's no pole right there that you can, you know, whack your knee on. If you're bigger, you know, the dinettes where the poles are stuck into place, it can get annoying because your gut, you know, is stuck against the table and you can't move it anywhere. So being able to move these chairs, I don't know, me personally, I would prefer freestanding chairs, but it's like anything else in RVs, it's kind of what you're going to use it for, because obviously this does not convert into a bed. I'm not sure if you can. I should have asked. Let me see. I don't think this does turn into, like, you can order it with the dinette. It looks like it just comes with the freestanding chairs. So this is strictly like a couple's coach. To the right of this, you got the theater seating, and it's got the massagers. You got the heaters, cup holders right there. It is a little smaller, so it is just for 2. Let me show you. See? Not bad though. These are super comfy. And then let me turn you around. Wha-bam! Look at that. Positioned almost perfectly in front of the flat screen TV. Come on. There we go. Kick those out. Let's see if it kind of, I don't think these go back. These, oh yeah, they go back. These lean back. Okay. I can't lean it back all the way because I think it's a little too close to the wall, but these do lean back. And you got a nice big flat screen TV right there. It is a smart TV, so it's got all the apps ready to go. If you have HBO Max, Netflix, things like that, it already has that, as well as a fireplace. I usually like to have these going so you could see them, but I did not have time to plug it in. But that fireplace will come in handy. You know, if you just want to cut the chill in the morning, throw that bad boy on, and then you're not wasting any propane. You're also going to be using electricity. So if you're paying for it at the campground, might as well use it. You got some nice storage up here, maybe for DVDs, books, board games, things like that. And you already know what I'm going to show you. The hidden pantry. They say pantry. I guess well, you could use it for whatever you want. You can hide your pew-pews back there. Maybe it could be a liquor cabinet, or you know, hide some stuff that you don't want people to know you have. This is a lot of storage right here. Look at that. Tons of storage, but you can definitely utilize that. Kind of hide some stuff back there. And I really love how they reinforced it, all aluminum around it. And they even gave you some coat hangers right here so you can hang your coats. And we will get into that later, but that is a door leading outside. How cool is that? So one of the first times I've ever seen a company do that. Look at how big this is. You can literally, this could be the bunk room. If you have grandkids come, just put the kids down there, throw a pad down, they'll be happy. But that is fantastic storage. And then, you know, once you take those stickers off, no one will ever know it's here. And then you have your hidden lock down here to lock it into place. So once that sticker's gone, that is the best hidden storage ever. Usually it's a little better because it doesn't have the door on the outside, but that is a nice way to hide some stuff maybe that you don't use often. You know, if you're going on long extended trips, it's always good to have a place to store, you know, your winter clothes, or if it's hot, you know, you have plenty of space to put stuff down there. What do you guys think of this living room / kitchen area? Isn't it nice? Big windows. You got the zebra shades right here. So you pull it up, it's like a strobe light. These windows on the sides do not open. These, just so you know, the side ones do not open. That window does not open, but these bigger ones do open. So you can get a nice, you know, cross breeze opening this one and the one in the kitchen if you would like, but the ones on the slides do not. Nice accented valances right there. All right, we'll move on from this area. What do you guys think? Pretty nice. All right. One thing I love, no carpet. Got a nice place to hide your shoes under there. And this is where your control panel is. So this particular brand is going to be heated and enclosed underbelly. It does not radiant heat. This is what you want. You want an actual vent going to your underbelly to heat those tanks. So if you're camping in cold weather, this will handle it. You got your awning, your slide in, lights and things like that right here, and your water pump and all your readings. This does have two, we'll double check. There, you got one AC in here, 15,000 BTU AC right there above, and it is all ducted. So the AC is ducted. We will see if this has two, but you got ducts throughout with your AC, and then your control panel is right here. Walking up into the bathroom, I usually like to shut these. You got a sliding pocket door. That is super important versus the swinging that will take up a lot of space. I love this bathroom. There's a lot of things that I love about it, and it looks like you're gonna have enough room on that toilet. I encourage you guys all to sit on the toilet as well when you're out looking, because the last thing you want to do is get a toilet that's not comfy. So definitely can stretch my legs out. So plenty of knee room right there. And then, oh, bam! How about that shoulder room? Ooh, I'm the buffest. Ooh. So if you're as big as me, you'll be comfortable. I'm just kidding. I'm not that big. But I think this is pretty good. I think most people should fit here. Plenty of shoulder room. And then in front of me, I'm trying to turn you without making you sick. You got some storage down below. Easy access to your plumbing. You got a little bit of counter space, not a ton, but you got your plug right there. So if you bring your hair dryer, straightener, things like that along, decent sized sink. You got the medicine cabinet. Nice little area for your toothpaste and stuff like that. And this has a tankless water heater. These things are nice. At first I was iffy about it, And I had a customer that tell me they're really nice because if you're like my girlfriend, you have a significant other like my girlfriend, she likes lava for water and I don't. So you can actually pick two different modes, you know, like you can have one and she can have one. That way when you get into your water, it'll get to that exact temperature, and you also won't waste a lot because it'll know the temperature that you want. That is huge. It's got the tri-slide door right here. I love the tri-slide door because, let's see if I can get this open. There we go. So tri-slide door, hence the name. You got 3 panels right here with gaskets. There's no way for water to get out. And what I like about it too is you can kind of choose whatever's the most comfortable side to get in. You know, if that's not enough room, you could slide it all the way over here. Wait till you see the linen closet. I don't know why I just thought of that, but wait to see it. It is nice. Let's jump inside. I am 5'7". That is how much headroom I got right there. Tons of room. Like, dang, this is really good. So it's kind of hard for you to see, but I feel like majority of people are going to be super comfortable height-wise in this, especially because of the skylight. That adds a lot of extra height for you. And I always like to stand in the corner and look at all of that floor space. I could take one big step. So plenty of room in the shower to actually rinse off, do what you need to do. And let's see if it shows the specs. It does not tell me the shower pan width, but there's plenty of room in this for sure. Let me show you the height of this. I always like to show you because, you know, the manufacturers get a little goofy and they put this shower head like by your shoulder. So it's not at a bad height. You know, at least my head would be underwater at 5'7". And then you do get, try to turn you slow, you got a nice little area to put your soap and a bench to sit down. Overall, I give the shower a huge thumbs up. I think it is plenty of room, especially in the size of unit that you're in. To the right, the linen closet. Whoa, bam, look at that. How cool is that? So you can actually utilize the whole storage versus having to like reach back. You got a nice little pull out linen closet. That's great. All right. And the big fart fan, and it's got 4 speeds. This thing will pull out some air. It looks like it does not have the rain cover, but it's always something you can add. But hey, they didn't give you that little small fan. They gave you the big one. That is a plus, especially if you're camping with me. It'll also help with moisture and stuff like that when you take a shower. Got a window right here. That does not open, just so you know. Going into the master bedroom. Oh, yeah. So, you got a north-south bed right here that you can actually walk around. Looks like you got plenty of storage. This is going to be a queen-size bed. It does not tell me if it's an RV queen or an RV queen or an residential queen. So usually if it's an RV queen, it'll be 60 by 74. If not, it's 60 by 80. So I'll put it in the description if I can find out what this is, because that could be important. You got plenty of room to walk around. There is a little step up going into this area right here. Not a super big deal, but some people, maybe you don't like that. You got a wardrobe. Not bad. And then you got your hanging rod right there for some added storage, and a drawer down here. So you'll get that on both sides. One thing I like is, check it out. You got a plug and a USB-C plug right here on the side of the bed. We'll see if it has it on the other side. But what's nice about that is if you're someone that uses a CPAP machine, well, bam, you got a nightstand right there to put it, and you can get yourself a good night's sleep. And if you get that inverter that it's prepped for, you can actually, use those without being plugged into a generator. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Equal plugs on both sides. Thank you, Sabre. So you got plugs on both sides. You do have some storage up above right here. And it does have that second AC. And it looks like this one is strictly for the bedroom. So this thing will get cold And you know, if you're on a long extended trip, it's kind of nice to have some separation once in a while. So having that second AC, you'll be nice and cool up here, relaxing. And then check it out. The TV is actually head on with the bed. I love that. They always put them in the corner. It drives me nuts. So you got your TV, you kicking back right here, you know, significant others up front, maybe getting a little peace and quiet from you. You got your own AC going with the TV perfectly in front of your face. I love that. Then you have your thermostat right here. Pretty standard bedroom. I think you do have a little storage down below. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. So more storage right there. You can even kick your shoes just straight through that. That's a pretty nice little added touch. So not bad. Really good storage. And what's cool is that hidden storage behind the TV. Like the stuff that you're not going to use a lot, that would be a perfect place to put, you know, maybe your winter clothes that you're not using at the moment. Let's go outside and show you some of the storage and some of the features outside as well. One more time at this, just so you can see that. Whew, it's gonna start getting hot. And I remember how rough that was. So I'm gonna enjoy this cool, somewhat cool weather right now. Ugh. So, starting at the front, this is not generator prepped or have a generator. This is more just for like your double battery box. Your charge controller for your solar panel, and then your battery disconnect right here. So that's where your spare and added storage will be. You got your docking lights right here. Let's see the propane tanks. It is the smaller tanks, but you can it does have room for the bigger tanks as well. Some people like the smaller ones because you could switch them out. Let's see. This it's dusty. We need to clean these from the dust storm. You got auto level on this, so all you do is hit a button. It should remember the height of your truck too, so it makes hitching up really easy. All of your utensils, all of your utilities in one central location. So even when you're winterizing it, you just do it right here. Makes it very simple. Look at that. Pretty decent storage, not bad. The other door is bigger because this isn't in the way. These are vacuum bonded walls, so instead of just running it through a press like a roller, they actually compress the air. I don't know the pounds and pressure they use, but they literally suck out all the air in the walls at a super high pressure. And what that is it's consistent. You know, you got to imagine when companies use that roller over and over and over again, do you want to be the one that got the last roll on the last roller? You know, like it's not as consistent as like vacuum bonding, where they suck the air out of the walls. You don't have to worry about any air or pockets of air being trapped in the sidewalls. But it does look a little interesting with no slide on this side. I don't know why. And then let's check this out. Ooh, look at them aluminum wheels. Doesn't that look good? Auto level's huge. This will be 50 amp service because of the 2 ACs. It's got the tinted windows. That's going to really help with your couches. That way they don't get faded, as well as heat. Behind me, this is what I was talking about. How cool is this? Okay, now I feel kind of bad that you definitely don't want to have the grandkids sleeping in here. It's kind of small. But look at that. How easy is that? If you have stuff like your chairs and things like that right here ready to go, you can, you know, access them and pull them out pretty easy. Love that idea. That's the first I've ever seen of that. And then it looks like you are on a rack and pinion slide, also known as a through frame slide. So these are super easy to use. And you know what we should do now? Let's put the slide in real quick and see if you can access the fridge. I feel like that's the most important. You guys know everything on this trailer. What's cool, or what the features are, one thing I do like is they gave you 2 awnings. So whereas usually they'd put one across the slide and then you're wasting part of that awning, this will come out on the slide out, which gives you a lot more space. Looks like you do have an LP connection right there for the propane. And let's see the slide. Here's another nice little guide right there. PVC roof. Those definitely less maintenance on the PVC roof. It's also more reflective. All right, the reason we're doing this, if you're new to RVs, is because travel mode, when you're going down the road, it's always nice to know what you can and cannot access. So, you know, if you're going down the road, maybe you stop off to get groceries, you want to fill the fridge up, you won't have to put out the slide in some trailers. You also want to know if you can access the bathroom, you know, in case of an emergency, you got to go to the bathroom. Cannot wait for the slide to get out. It's nice when you can just, you know, be able to access everything. And I'm thinking this might be a perfect travel mode trailer. And I don't say perfect often, but it's getting close. Let's see. Woo, boy. This is the best travel mode fifth wheel I have seen in a very long time. Check it out. You can open your whole fridge up, no issues. I am easily walking through here. Check it out. Travel mode on this is, if you're looking for a fifth wheel that's light, compact, and travel mode, look at that. Getting through here pretty easy. And then, well, bam, you can get to the bedroom and the bathroom with no issues at all. This is going to make this trailer sell so much faster, being able to just access everything quickly. So that's why I like to point this out, just so you guys know what you can do with this bad boy. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that tour. I think I realized why this thing is going to be a game changer in the industry, and it was the last thing that I showed you. The travel mode on this is perfect. Like, you don't even get travel mode this great in some tow behind. So what I really, really love about this is it's kind of user friendly. It's very easy to access everything. There's not a lot of things that can go wrong. You can get to your fridge if you stop off to get groceries. You can even access all of the counter space right here if you want to stop off, make a sandwich. Or let's say you're stopping off, stop at Cracker Barrel, and you are gonna just like sleep for the night. You don't want to put any slides out. Well, bam, you can get to the bedroom and the bathroom without the slide in. So you can utilize this trailer, all of it, without putting your slide out. I will say though, if you're new to RVs, you cannot be like sitting on the slide if it's in and stuff. That definitely could damage it. It gets a little confusing because some people that have like motorhomes and stuff, they've engineered it to kind of handle that weight and stuff like that. So you cannot be sitting on the slide and stuff. You would have to put the slide out for that. But other than that, this is a perfect travel mode trailer. I cut it kind of short because it was getting a little long, but I try to pepper in different information in every single video so they're not all the same. Definitely check out all my other videos. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You have no idea how much that helps me. I do all the editing, all the thumbnails, all the artwork and filming on top of obviously being a full-time salesperson. So I'm running around like a crazy person. So seeing that you guys are getting value out of this and seeing this page grow has been amazing. So hit that subscribe button. I hope you enjoyed the tour, and I hope you have a good evening, morning, afternoon, night, whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, guys.